Will Neo ever get to $100? That is the question. The most recent high for Neo was roughly $64 back in January of 2021. Price has bottomed near $10 and is in a nice short-term uptrend. But will it see $100 ever again? Let's get into an article by the Molly Fool. Could Neo stock ever get to $100? Now, Neo is the Tesla of China. That's what it's been deemed. And in the past year alone, has more than halved its stock price and was selling below $10 just in recent weeks. Is it crazy to imagine it ever getting to $100? And should you invest in Neo? Neo's rival, Tesla, has increased by over 800% in the past 5 years. In fact, Neo itself has risen as much as tenfold at points in its history. Just go back to October 2019, you could have bought the shares at $2. And less than 2 years later, it was selling above $60 or 30x. So comparing it to Tesla, Tesla's revenue grew almost eightfold. Tesla was losing money for many, many years, but is now making more money, more money, more money. In fact, Tesla is making profits and has been the last 3 years. It actually made $13 billion, to be specific, last year. So what about Neo? Well, revenue hit $7 billion last year. It's just a fraction of what Tesla made, but the rate of its growth is strong. Neo revenues have grown around tenfold in the last 4 years, but like Tesla, once upon a time, it's consistently losing money. Last year, it lost $2 billion. So again, can Neo get to $100? Well, Neo has to continue to maintain its strong revenue growth and demonstrate a clear path to profitability. And if it can do that, then it's possible that Neo gets to $100 in the long term. A lot of it's going to depend on a little bit of luck, but also execution on its business model and strategy. Now let's go back to the charts, and we're going to dive down to lower time frames. Let's go to the weekly chart, and I can explain all of this. Although I was looking for price to go down further to form that definitive double bottom within multiple double bottoms. All right, so this is the weekly chart. We are getting that roundabout bottoming pattern, but it's happening in a much shorter time. Why? Well, this past week we got news out of China. Although they showed growth in their second quarter for GDP, it missed expectations. And now many think that China's going to stimulate their economy, right? Which would be good news for Neo. Now, typically when something bottoms, it usually retests its lowest point. However, in this case, at the moment anyway, we're not getting that. We do see divergence. Price is making has made a lower low, while the RSI is making higher highs. We could also see that the most recent resistance has become support now. And so what we're going to do is put this level here, move that out, and call that $10 weekly buyers. We already hit the short-term target at roughly 13.25, and we have closed the week at 14.74. Now, I do anticipate a pullback. It'll be nice if price did pull back to the $10 level, but I don't know if that's going to happen. If we don't get that pullback to $10, you will get a short-term pullback before the next impulse higher. Next target is going to be the $23 level. Let's go down to the daily chart. And you can kind of see that weekly buyer's level at 10 working out. Right, you had a rally in price, base in candles, a rally out, price came back. It also touched the 200-day moving average, which served as support, and then moved higher from there. So I'm going to look at current price. I'm going to go to the left. And I had a next target at $23. It's not really high volume. However, all this trading, prices is going to have a grind to get to the $23 level. Nevertheless, price has bottomed. I do anticipate price moving higher. The levels considered are $25, $35, $45, and then $60 before potentially taking out its all-time high back in January of 2021. Just to give you some perspective, this is $100. Seems impossible right now, but potentially NEO will get there this decade. Let me know what you think in the comments. Will NEO ever hit $100? Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.